Are you wondering what absorption rate is and how to calculate it? Because that's what we're going to talk about right now. Hi, I'm Teresa O'Connell with Teresa Loves NJ and Keller Williams NJ Metro Group. Let's talk about absorption rates. Market absorption represents the demand for a certain type of real estate relative to supply. Absorption rate is calculated by dividing the number of sales in, say, a given month by the number of available homes for sale in that same month. For example, suppose a community has 100 homes available on the market to be sold. If buyers close on 10 homes in a month, the absorption rate is 10%. 10 homes divided by 100 available equals 0.10 equals 10%. The inverse of this formula will give you the months of supply of active listings to be sold if no other homes come on the market. In the previous example, the number of homes will be exhausted in 10 months. 100 available homes divided by 10 homes sold. 100 divided by 10 equals 10 months to sell a home. Now let's say there are two different price ranges in one community, say under $1 million and over $1 million. Then one should determine the absorption rate with those factors in mind. Let's say, for example, we have a town with 38 homes listed that are under $1 million and 66 homes listed for over $1 million in the month of February 2020. In the under $1 million, 10 homes divided by 38 active equals 0.26 equals 26% equals a seller's market because it's over 20%. How long should it take to sell? 38 divided by 10 equals 3.8 months. For over $1 million, we have 5 sold and 66 actives. You take 5 divided by 66 and you get 0.075, which is 7.5%. And that's a buyer's market because it's under 15%. How long should it take to sell? We take 66 active divided by 5 sold and we get 13.2, which is 13.2 months. Why is this important to clarify? If you see an absorption rate for an entire town's inventory and there's a big swing in listing price, as referenced before, then you might not have an accurate picture of the absorption rate for your particular market. You need to find the absorption rate for the market you are selling or buying in. Realtors use the absorption rate to estimate how long a house might take to sell, and they also use it to try and estimate pricing. Appraisers for bank loans may use the absorption rate as one of the factors to determine the property's value. Now, how does the absorption rate impact buyers and sellers? In a seller's market, if the demand is higher than the number of active listings, houses sell very quickly. As mentioned before, if the absorption rate is above 20%, it indicates a seller's market. If you're a seller interviewing prospective real estate agents, you should definitely ask about the absorption rate in your market. How does a seller's market impact buyers? Buyers may face a multiple offer scenario whereby a buyer may end up paying more for a home. A buyer working with a buyer's agent with knowledge of the absorption rate can craft an offer that is attractive to the seller and perhaps win if they find themselves in a multiple offer scenario. In a buyer's market where the supply of active listings is high and number of homes sold is low because buyer demand is low, an absorption rate of lower than 15% will indicate that homes will take longer to sell. A buyer's market is good for home hunters and investors, and knowledge of the absorption rate will put buyers in a stronger negotiating position. I hope you found this information helpful. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos.